On this episode of Beer Blues BS, we're going to dive a little bit into entertainment as we celebrate the new year. That's right. Get ready for us to dive into some things that were revealed at the Video Game Awards. Some of them are pretty cool. They got me jazzed. I'm excited. Get ready for that. And besides that, I don't want to ruin it all. There's got to be some surprises. It's a new year, same old crew. But don't you worry. We're going to have an excellent time. Why not? You're here. And when you're here, you're in a good place. Welcome to the show.
It's Howard Blues and V. Mark Kidder. Pour a cold beverage, porpoises, enjoy time with friends.
The Triple B! Well, the Triple B sucks. Okay? Come on.
Whatever, man. This is Beer, Blues, and BS. Online at beerbluesbs.com.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Beer, Blues, and BS, the podcast that says, welcome 2026. We're already blitzed. Yeah. If you know me. I am your host, the living embodiment of Charlie Brown, Howard Blues, here, as always, with my co-host, the man, the myth, the legend, the Mark Kidder. Kidder, how you doing this new year?
It's okay, Howard. There's nothing for you to get choked up over. It's fine. We're fine. It's another week. It's another year. And don't expect anything extra out of us because it's going to be the same kind of garbage that you've been accustomed to for the past 5. Four, 5.
We're the show that makes New Year's resolutions just to not fulfill them. That, that's how it goes. But we are joined, Kidder, of course, by a full house of great. And, when we have the tavern this full, of course, the thing we love to do is combine their introductions with everybody's favorite segment, What's on Tap? And I believe I made him drink last week. So we'll start with him this week. It's none other than the Triple B Wiseman, the Doc, breaking in the new year and with the first drink. Well, second drink of the show. Did one in the intro. Anyway, Doc, what you having? What you kicking off the new year with?
Well, so I have to teach tomorrow, so I'm kicking off the new year, and I feel bad now going first because I'm not having anything with alcohol in it.
Hey, you're just letting us build up. You're starting off easy. We're building up. We got you covered.
But what I'm having this Mount Rainier National Park Wild elderberry. Elderberry.
That'd be very different to us, elderberry.
An interesting thing is my housemates brought this back from Mount Rainier. They're like, oh, it's made with Mount Rainier elderberries. And I was like, no, I recognize that logo because I've seen this logo in the Bismarck Airport. Exact same logo, but instead of Mount Rainier National Park, it says North Dakota. So I looked at the side of the can, and it says from Kalispell, Montana, not from Mount Rainier. But that's where they got it, so,
It was the thought that counted.
Yes, I know. I was like, well, you bought it there, but it's not really from there. So.
Big elderberry tea.
My friend from Vermont, every year when he comes to visit, he brings us a little bag of hard maple candies. And 2 years ago when he brought it, I noticed there was a sticker on it that says product of Canada. So I had to give him a hard time about it.
Well, there was 1 year, a number of years back after I first moved out here, I went out of my way to get my family some Seas candy. It's like a West Coast thing. And I was like so excited. Like, oh, I got it the last minute. And then I got to Bismarck and they had a stand for it in the mall. So...
Nice.
Anyway, the tea, it's not bad. It's just a standard tea. I don't even really taste the berry, but it's not bad. So.
Okay. Let's head to the person who wanted a round 2 last week, and I totally missed that he had a round 2, but we'll try and make it up for him. And with that, let's go to one JS Gunslinger. JS, what are you having? And how you doing this fine new year?
Doing pretty good. I got some things next to me to play with for the episode and try and diagnose a problem. I have 2 beers right next to me, one of which was made by the local brewmaster himself, So it is in a Smithwick's bottle. However, it is not a Smithwick's. It is actually a copy of a new Glarus Spotted Cow. So he gave me a Spotted Cow and his own rendition. So I'm going to go with his first, just because I want to. And then we're going to get to the Spotted Cow, and we're going to compare them. So.
Do them side by side.
Okay, I can do that too. I bring out everybody's favorite bottle opener and the back of my pocket knife. Ow.
Use the knife for the can too.
I ripped my fingernails off the other day, and
Don't do that.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. We're going to try this first. A lot of brown sugar notes. Got a caramel. Kind of get that like almost like a red ale amber flavor to it, but picking up a lot of the caramel notes in there in that one. It's a really, really good brew. You did really good on that one.
Yeah, thanks. I like that one.
I like yours better. So the Spotted Cow is a phenomenal beer. It's a little bit. What the hell? I'm screen black. It's a little bit more. Sound weird, but beer flavored. Where yours, I get a lot more of the, like I said, like the caramel, kind of those caramel notes and caramel and brown sugar notes in yours. Yours is smoother than the Spotted Cow. Spotted Cow is a great beer, but I honestly I like yours better.
Mine's got about 2% on Spotted Cow too. So.
Yeah, and you can't tell. Like you don't taste the alcohol in yours at all. That brown sugar and caramel really comes out over the top and kind of hides everything. So good blend. I'm gonna go like 4.8 on yours. Could be a little darker, but I know what you're going for. So like 4.8 in yours, and probably a good 4.2, 4.3 on the Spotted Cow. So we'll do a color test here side by side.
While he's doing that, let's hop over to the local geek. Local geek, what are you having this fine new year?
I'm doing peachy. Gonna have myself a peach party. It's a peach and blackberry cider from Blake's Hard Cider Co. I'm pretty sure it's been had on the show before, so I'm not gonna scour the can for a whole bunch of text, but that's interesting. It's really good. The peach and blackberry blended really nicely. I was kind of surprised by that. I was expecting to kind of get one at the front and one at the back, but they're both right there at the front. I'm gonna go another sip. Let me give that a 4.3.
Nice. I think that makes up for Kidder's low rating of it when he had it.
So it's hard to see on the camera, but yours is definitely a darker color than the Spotted Cow. It's similar, but
they're close.
You're close, but especially like when you put them down on the table, I don't know, maybe this will show up better. Yeah, there we go. Now you can really see the difference. Yours is the darker one of the two. So when you hold them up to the light, they're pretty close. But when you put them down on the table, you can really see the difference in colors. And I think that comes from, I'm not exactly sure what all you had in yours, but like I said, I'm getting a lot of the brown sugar and caramel notes.
All right. Heading out to Iowa, it's one Rudeboy Kyle joining us again here in the new year. Kyle, what you having? What you drinking? And how you doing?
I'm doing good. Happy New Year's to everybody, and I've got a selection here that was sent from my good buddy Mark Kidder. So must have been a good guy.
Where'd
This past year, I've got the Widow Jean, age 10 years. Let me read a little bit from the bottle here. Widow Jane, aged 10 years in new American oak barrels, made with pure limestone mineral water from the legendary Rosendale Mines of New York. Blend of straight bourbon whiskeys, batch number 927, bottle number 1200. From 2023, 45.5% alcohol by volume. Reviving the lost art of marrying the finest whiskeys, Widow Jane 10-year is our signature bourbon. Hand assembled in Brooklyn using the richest and rarest straight bourbons, batched at 5 barrels at a time. Doncho filtered and proofed with our own mineral water. We deliver a whiskey unique in its intensity and complexity with the government warning. Certified kosher. But it contains Kentucky, Tennessee, and Indiana bourbons. So we'll see how she tastes. Got her on some rocks here. So cheers to you, Mark. Appreciate the bottle. And man, is that tasty. I like it starts out with a bold flavor. It's not overpowering, but the flavor is just right, I'll say, because it's I wouldn't call it. It's tough to see with the light or the lack of light, but not the darkest one I've seen, but it certainly has some rich caramel coloring to it. But man, that is tasty. Thank you again, Mark, for that. Greatly appreciated. And I'm gonna give that a 4.6 because nice. That is just right. Doesn't hit you too hard, but it's full of flavor. An excellent blend, I'd say.
Good. Kidder, what are you having? What are you drinking?
Well, for the record, that Widow Jane is completely different than the stuff that I had. So glad that it's supposed to be similar, but it's different. So glad to enjoy it. Tonight is the Jinro Lemon Soju.
Yeah.
Gonna give this a little shot, a product of South Korea. So it's sad that Big D is not on the show, but of course, here in spirit. What do we got here? It's imported. There's some floaters in here, so maybe made with a little bit of lemon. 13% alcohol by volume. Woo! It's gonna do something. It's a 375 milliliter and is produced by Jinro Co. Ltd. Born on March 4th, 2025. So I hope this is good and not like the frog from 1924. Get this cracked open here. Oh man, it smells like Pine Sol.
We need more lemon pledge.
Yeah, that would be more so like lemon pledge. Ooh, that's going to be dangerous.
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah, it tastes like
Soju
lemon
is dangerous.
juice. Yes. Yes. It's going to be a good show.
New Year.
Also because of what I'm going to put onto the store in a minute.
Oh boy.
New year, new merch. New year, new merch.
You know, this is interesting. Guys, I think we've done this What's on Tap all wrong. This should have been like the Christmas episode because like everybody is giving people stuff, you know, if you think about it. Doc's got tea given to him from, you know, his friends. JS is drinking beer from the local geek. The local geek is drinking a cider from myself. Rudeboy Kyle is drinking a whiskey from Kidder. Kidder is just giving us all the gift of content. And I'm drinking something from JS. So, you know, this is all, like, this should have been a Christmas episode where everybody's giving gifts in this case. I have the last of my gift wrap monster things from JS. Again, I'm not opening it until I finish it. It smells like haichu is what, like, it's got that haichu kind of smell.
I guarantee it's not going to taste like haichu.
I'm sure it's not. Well,
I'll give you a hint. It's not a toaster.
well, that's a good one. And hey, with this, since I was talking about giving, I get to mention one more. This whole round is sponsored by the Doc, who gave us a nice donation. So cheers! And thanks, Doc, for the round.
Yay.
It might be the fact that I've been drinking. It does have a little bit of a haichu taste, but it's got a very like artificial.
You can do it.
Another sip.
No, I can't. I'm realizing that word has just disappeared from my vocabulary.
And Dan?
It's got a very like fake sugar taste to it, which isn't quite the right word, but you all know what I was going for. I don't know what
It's a fake.
Okay, well,
yeah, this should. Uh-oh.
I'm gonna give that a 1. Who drinks this stuff?
All of us on the show.
Yes, but against our will. I'm saying, like, who would willingly drink this stuff?
Isn't that what we've said about the entire month of August?
No, I think the entire month of August we said, boy, we love this month. Please, sir, can we have another? I think that's pretty much the words. I mean, I might be paraphrasing a little bit, but you know.
I think you, sir, are too intoxicated to continue the speaking and are exaggerating and or misremembering the conversations.
I mean that's very possible, but I also now have a whole archive that I can go back and reference. So
6 terabytes worth.
Yeah, it's a lot. So show produces a lot of memory. Unfortunately, because we're on the show, we lose a lot of memories.
It's a good thing it's recorded.
Oh,
Yes.
Oh, we're just getting old.
You know, the worst part of this, like, of the show sometimes is the fact that I have to do the openings after we've done 2 shows and trying to remember what we talked about on those 2 shows. At some point, you think I would have been smart enough to pull up the Gemini Google Notes that are being produced and rereading and kind of going, oh, this is what we talked about? No, I just wing it every single stinking time.
I mean, maybe if they wanted to sponsor us, then we could, remember stuff a little bit better.
Yeah. I mean, there is
Download some
definitely
more memory.
Yeah. There's definitely money in the whole AI thing. It was just announced that Disney and OpenAI came to an agreement. So that now OpenAI's Sora AI generator can now use Disney licensed characters, and you'll be able to put some of that on Disney Plus. So now when you try and search Disney Plus, hey, you can watch people's crappy fanfics come to life.
I am so sick of that Sora crap. Like, it's just absolutely dominating some of my feeds here now, and it's annoying as hell because they all suck.
Yeah,
It wasn't too long ago that Disney was going after people for putting Disney characters on their birthday cakes.
Well, it's Disney, you know. They pick and choose who they want to sue at any given moment. So,
yeah. Well, Disney is actually, as part of this, is making a $1 billion equity investment in OpenAI. So, yeah.
Which the trade-off is now they want people to use it because then they in turn will make money. So
yeah,
it's all about the money.
So,
maybe we can make the Star Wars episodes better.
Yeah. I have a feeling you're going to see like an actor strike very quickly as people are upset about their likeness being used in this. So
yeah,
that's what the strike was about.
That's what the last SEG strike was for.
Yeah.
I think once they start using like actual like AI images and whatnot of the actual actors and actresses, then I think it might hit the fan.
Legally, they can't. After that, that's part of the agreement from the last strike. Is any AI generation and capture of any actor who is a member of the Screen Actors Guild is illegal. So,
I mean,
do you think that the artists for Disney that made the characters like could be used? I mean, I don't know what union they belong to, but I mean, you think they could get roped into the same?
Yeah, the animation and voiceover are slightly different because those are like corporate characters, but there's still rules related to that.
Yeah, it's and just because you kind of create the design and look of a character does not necessarily mean your ownership, especially in those corporate roles. So, like if you're Rob Liefeld, who is a comic book artist, he's best known for creating Deadpool. He does not own the character of Deadpool. And I've seen an interview where he talked about kind of having to make some of that like mental decision of what characters he had in mind he was willing to give to Marvel and let them kind of have a say over, and which ones he kept for his own use later. So, but that's what tends to happen. You can create some of those characters and they blow up and become massive, and you don't necessarily own them. So it's interesting that. So I just thought I'd share that. I just saw that come through on kind of a news feed. So we'll run with it.
Okay.
Speaking of movies and all of that, I don't know if anybody saw, but yesterday was the Video Game Awards, and as part of it, they revealed the trailer for the new Street Fighter movie.
What?
Yeah, that's out there. It exists. I'd probably share it with all of you, but I have a feeling that would get us a copyright strike on YouTube, even though trailers are usually meant for free use anyway. But yeah, there's a new Street Fighter movie coming out. It's got some interesting stars in it. Jason Momoa is playing Blanca. We got Roman Reigns of the WWE playing Akuma. We also got Cody Rhodes playing Guile. So some names that some of us on this channel are familiar with. The trailer looks awesome, if you ask me. It's very much catches like the camp of Street Fighter, and especially Street Fighter 2. In fact, there's even a little clip at the end of it where Sagat is actually attacking a car, much like the bonus stage in Street Fighter 2, where you get to beat up a car. So, if they
what did the car do to you?
I mean, I did see one commenter, and so I'm saying this because they had a great joke, and where they put that the supposed dialogue for that scene is, "I thought I was fighting E Honda, because I'm fighting a Honda." It's a little Honda, yeah.
I just watched it. It looks pretty damn good. It's got to be Street Fighter 2 because Cammy is in there, and there's one or two other characters that were not from the original one. But it's got Bison, it's got Guile, it's got Sagat, it's got Dalsim, it's got Blanca, Vega,
Zangief is
Ryu.
in there.
I didn't see Ken, but it doesn't mean he's not in there.
He's in there. He flashes in. There's a couple of spots where you can see him fighting both with Ryu and with him. So
okay, there. I guess the one dude I saw could have been Ken. It didn't have his normal look, but Ken.
Some of them are a little on that. Like the Ken that you see there is a little bit more towards the Street Fighter 6 version of Ken, with a little bit longer hair, kind of put up into a bit of a top knot. But he's in there. I've seen them. Blanca isn't in the trailer, not that I saw.
Yeah, you're right. I did not see him.
What's his name? There's a Mexican luchador wrestler that's in Street Fighter 5. At the very end, you see him get kicked into the mat of the wrestling ring that he's in.
Yep, I didn't recognize him.
Yeah, so he's from a later game. So if they do this right and they just make it campy and fun, I'm very curious what story they're going with, because almost all fighting games have terrible stories because that's not what you play them, is for the story. And the story of Street Fighter, like if you dive into the lore of it, is just kind of crazy stupid with some of it. I mean, it's interesting. So I'm looking forward to it.
Nice. I didn't see a Balrog in there.
Yep. 50 Cent is playing Balrog.
Oh, all right.
So yeah, it's interesting. Chun-Li's in there. Yeah,
Yep. Yeah, there's a lot of Chun-Li in that one.
Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see what the story is and all of that. But that's coming out later this year. So
that might have to be the one that I go to this year. I don't usually do movies in theaters because I think they're overpriced and kind of a waste of money. But that one I might have to go to.
Yeah, that one might be fun. I'll have to see. My wife and I haven't gone to a movie since Junior was born. So maybe she'd want to go.
That'd be a good one to bring the kiddo to, because he's not a huge Street Fighter. He's not even much into the Street Fighter lore, so that'd be fun to dive into that one during the movie.
Yeah, it'd be good. So I just thrilled to see that. Also, whole fun entertainment news. Hey, Kidder. You know how you have a pet peeve about seasons that are only like 8 episodes long?
Yep.
I've got something I got a series that is just wrapping up season 1. It's coming up. And this particular show, do you want to take a guess how many episodes are in season 1?
3.
It's a little on the low side. This show is ending season 1, and it's ending season 1 on episode 1155. Oof. It is none other than the anime version of One Piece.
I knew it.
Yeah. They are taking a 3-month hiatus. They have been running fairly consecutively, as I said, 1,155 episodes. The creator of One Piece had a bit of a health issue, and so he took 3 months off from the manga. And so because of that, and they keep the anime like fairly right behind the manga, but since he's taking 3 months off for his health, they have to take 3 months off from the anime. So they are calling it an end to season 1. So 1,155 episodes. So, Kidder, if you're looking for a series that has some long seasons, there you go. You can start on One Piece.
No.
It's honestly, Kidder, it's not a bad anime series. I'm not a huge anime or series person. The kiddos kind of got me into that one. I don't mind that one. It's and I actually really enjoyed the live action one. I know we talked about that in one of the episodes, but it's not a bad one.
Yeah, you might enjoy it.
No.
How long is each episode?
23 minutes.
23 minutes, yeah, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So it'd take you a while. I've been watching my way through it. I think I'm somewhere around like episode 200 or 300. I've lost track, but yeah. So I got some episodes to catch up on, but
Yeah, I think it's on one of the bigger streaming platforms, but they don't have all of the episodes on there. So
Netflix has it. They're catching up.
yeah, yeah, they don't have all of them. The kiddo's been watching through pretty much everything that they have, but we haven't. But
yeah, I will say there are some arcs in it that are a little painful to get through because they're just kind of slow and tedious, and you're just like, oh. But for the most part, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
So
did they ever make a second season of the live one?
It's coming out.
Okay. Cool.
It's coming. I'm kind of excited because it's got some characters that I'm really interested to see how they do. Because they're bringing Tony Chopper is coming in this one. They're going to do basically through, and I get that probably JS is the only one who knows this, but like they're going to go through the Alabaster arc.
Oh, cool. Okay. Cool.
So, which is a really great arc in that series. So
You went grew there for a second. It's really great arc.
Listen, I've been drinking.
You've been drinking, yes.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, a couple weeks ago we were talking about our Black Friday finds. I ordered myself a new wallet. Well, it finally showed up, and I got it put together. And after I broke it, I fixed it. Oh yeah, I broke it the first time I played with it. I broke it, and then had to fix it. But that's just par for the course. But it's from Code 118. Maybe they'll sponsor us because they like to do that. They throw stuff on Facebook all the time. So if you're listening, AI, get them to sponsor us. Anyway, it's just one of those little slimline wallets. The wallet itself is super tiny. I mean, it's this thin. It says it holds 7 cards. I stuck 7 cards in there and then broke it. So I have 5 cards in there now, and it holds that wonderfully. It comes in a bunch of different colors. Of course, mine's in OD green just because that's the only color. I got the little additional money clip on there, so you can slide a money clip in. It comes with a little band over the top of it. I took normally it's got the band on for the money clip on. I think what is this? Hopefully my computer doesn't restart. Apparently I scheduled a restart and I don't know when. Anyway, usually it comes with a band for the money clip. I took that off and I got the little leather case for it, so I can put my couple my coffee refill cards because I'm hopefully addicted to espresso. And then what the cool part is it's got a little button on the bottom of it, so you push the button and your cards pop out. So it actually puts them out in a little bit of a staggered, so you can push one down and you can take out the card in the middle if you want, whereas the other one I had, this one, it's got the slot in there, but you would push the cards out and all of them would come out at the same time, and then you had to pry the thing apart, to fumble with all of them, to get the card you wanted out, and then take all of them out, jam them all back in. Not a huge fan of this style one, but I've actually been pretty happy with this one once I put it back together. And it's fun to fidget with because you can just sit and push the button. And
You said it holds 5 cards?
it's supposed to hold 7. If you have flat cards, it'll probably hold 7, but my bank is old school, and so mine still have the hard stamp numbers in them.
So you're saying you're a 5-card stud?
Yes, I absolutely am. But I could probably get one more in here with having the embossed cards like this, but I don't want to push it. Like I said, last time I jammed all of them in. I bound it up on the inside, and then skipped a tooth on the little gear in the bottom, and had to get the pliers out. But now that I fixed it, oops. I like it.
It's broke again.
Fix it. Oops.
That's Ken. Okay. I didn't see him in the trailer. I missed that one, but
They flashed through some of those, just so incredibly fast.
yeah. I also didn't have any sound, so
You can skip the sound. It's kind of a rap track. It's kind of weird. There's Roman Reigns as Akuma.
X gonna give it to you. No.
This is the interesting one. This is the one I wanted to see. There's Blanca. I was kind of curious what they were going to do with him, but yeah,
interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's the actual money clip that you can get for it. Normally that would sit on the back like that, and the strap would go around it, but this little leather case has the pouches, so I just shoved the pouch in there and then left the clip on the outside. 118, if you're listening, you can sponsor us. I'm doing my part. I'm trying.
We appreciate that. We do. Let's see. One other thing that came. I saw it that time, Local Geek. Way to wait for me to look that way. Local Geek has given me the international signal that he is ready for everybody's second favorite segment on the show, and that is What's on Tap Round 2. Drink. What you having, Local Geek?
I am continuing with the Blake's Hard Cider, and I'm having the Triple Jam. Look at that. It's got a label on the opposite side. This one is 6.5%. I think the other one was as well.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that one almost didn't open. That one, the flavors don't quite play quite as well as they did with the other one. Really got a lot of the blackberry up front, and then kind of the raspberry and strawberry. Those played a little nicer, but they didn't blend quite as nice with the blackberry. Still very good. I'm gonna give that one 3.5.
Anyone else joining in on round 2?
Well,
I'm almost there.
I'm on my second beer from round 1.
This kind of counts as 2 rounds, right? Because it's a 13%er.
Kind of. So what did you think of that after getting to the end of it?
Well, I'm not done yet, but it still tastes like lemon juice.
Yeah, it's very much a lemon drop with vodka.
Mm-hmm.
We have the reveal of Howard's round.
You get the peach one.
Yep, the perfect peach. If I would have taken a bet that peach was the flavor on it, I would have lost money. I
was gonna say Howard gave that a 1, and he normally likes peach.
I do. So
I'm right there with him. That one was not good.
No.
yeah, no, negatory.
That's why I gave it to him.
So
I don't recall if I had that one or not.
yeah.
Well, my round 2 is bottle number 2 from my good buddy Mark, Widow Jane, the Applewood Rye, in the tall bottle.
You drank the entire other bottle? Holy crap!
I know, right? It's crazy.
He's thirsty.
Yeah.
Wow, that's impressive.
But this is a applewood rye. It's a blend of straight rye whiskeys, finished with toasted applewood staves, made with pure limestone water from their mine of New York. Batch number 35, bottle number 325 from 2023, 46.5% alcohol by volume. We'll kick up on the last one. A constant search for intense whiskeys led us to an extraordinary applewood rye. Marriage of hand-selected straight ryes aged in new charred American oak barrels, finished with toasted applewood staves, proofed with our limestone water. Applewood rye is a subtle yet assertive character. Best served neat or a classic rye Manhattan. I'm gonna save that up for the next time. Make a good Manhattan with that, but I've just got it on the rocks right now because I like it chilled. But
Do
use.
Do you have any simple syrup? You add about a quarter ounce of simple into it, and it'll really mellow it out. And then same thing with a little bit of ice in there. Once the ice melts into it.
Yeah, it's been sitting for a few minutes, and man, that is tasty. This one's a little lighter on the color compared to the other one, but I see I turn up the lights here and
Turn out the lights.
See my mug through the bottle there.
Something else that really makes a difference is either an orange zest or a lemon zest, and then squeeze the lemon, spray some of that oil in there.
Oh yeah,
and then put the rind or the zest on the edge of the drink. Make yourself that like fancy thing like that. That way you get a little bit of lemon or orange scent in there at the same time as the whiskey, and man, that really brings out the flavor and really changes the whole profile of the drink.
Yeah. I mean, just on ice that's been sitting for a few minutes, but that just hits the palate just right. I'd say slightly milder taste, but overall, I like the flavor palette of that. The applewood, and that just was the chef's kiss for that rye right there. Is I'm gonna give that a 4.6.
Nice.
That is top of the notch stuff right there.
Something else that makes a huge difference with a whiskey cocktail is like an absinthe spritz, or just a tiny bit of absinthe in the glass, and then doing like an absinthe rinse on the glass. That also makes a huge difference. So your fancy old fashions, when Rachel makes them, or if you get an improved whiskey cocktail, you will get an absinthe spritz in your glass.
Don't use the absinthe for it, though.
What's that?
I said, don't use the expensive absinthe for it, though. Use like the Lucid or something like that.
I finally found. I went to Captain Jack's, and they finally found they had like the thinner bottles of Lucid. So the thinner bottles were only $36.
Yeah, even those are expensive, but
yeah,
for now you're looking at like $50-$60 for a bottle.
Yeah, but
the ones I really like are Jade, and those go for close to $100 a bottle.
Yeah, but the only thing I'm really using it for is, to rinse the old fashioned glasses with. Here and there, I might make an absinthe, cocktail, but very, very seldom.
Like to rinse the dirt out of the glass, or
yes.
Add a little nasty black licorice taste to it.
That bottle of absinthe will last me forever.
And Lucid isn't a terrible absinthe either. I mean, by itself, but you can definitely tell the difference between that and a $100 bottle.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I very well know it's not the top of the line one, but at the same time, I've got several $100s in the liquor cabinet the way it is already. I don't need a $100 bottle of absinthe just to spray a glass with.
Yeah,
the
for
cheaper
sure.
stuff will do just fine.
Come on,
Yep.
we know what's in your garage. We know that you would do it.
Yeah.
But it's having both of
It'd
those.
take 8 years, but I'm gonna spritz it with the good stuff.
Yeah,
Got
right.
It makes me want to break out the smoker kit that I've got and throw a full splash of smoke in there and see what it does.
Hey,
Guys,
I even
Go.
picked up I even picked up a dry and a sweet vermouth tonight, and I bought the cheap ones. Should I have gotten the better ones? Probably, but it doesn't matter that much. I'm trying to build up on the modifiers versus going with just like the straight heavy spirits now. But I'm getting there. We're starting to get a decent collection.
Mm-hmm.
So, I got a little bit of room over here for a few more modifiers and whatnot. But once I get some of the cheap crap out of there, then there'll be room for better stuff. But we're getting there.
For the record, Howard, I'm drinking another Shiner.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'm feeling all the alcohol I've had, so it's all up to the local geek. I mean, he's the official record keeper. So that
You've only had one drink, Howard.
negative. I also had a shot of number 3.
I didn't see anything. You only had one drink.
I did it in the intro, good sir.
it's New Year's, Howard.
Yeah, he was feeling the pits.
It's new. Well, actually, with number 3, which we discussed, is the apple pucker. That's the one we have figured out so far. The sour apple pucker. Why? Do you guys want a hint for somebody else? Pick a number. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7.
1.
Mm.
1. Okay. Yeah, I'll tolerate a 1.
I'll tolerate one.
I mean, there's some things down here that if you were like, "Oh, Howard, take a shot of this," I'd be like, "Not tonight, please." Mercy.
Malort.
No, the only Malort I have in my house is the shot that is destined to go to Big D. I just have to figure out how to get it to Germany. So, hey, if you know, you know. Cheers.
Cheers. That has a deep reddish tinge. That looked like cough syrup.
It looked like cough syrup, but it would be better with
He's
ice cream. I'll put it that way.
He's getting ready for 4-wheel drive.
I
I have a guess as to what it is, but it's not my game to guess. It's
No.
somebody else's.
Yes. Although I'm sure he would take any help he could get.
No, it's a deeper red than that.
It's not that. It is.
No.
It's not that. No, sorry.
That's some of the cheap crap I have in mind. I could give that. Ooh, I could give that to you, and that could be one of your new mystery shots.
I mean, I have plenty of this stuff to go around, but I know we're getting close to the end of the time, but I and by that I mean like we got like 9 minutes. But for Rudeboy Kyle,
Mhm.
I know you like a good RTS, a good real-time strategy game.
Yeah.
There was something else revealed at the Video Game Awards that has me super excited, and it is a real-time strategy game that is coming out. And I am going to play this trailer, and that might cause us some headaches, but that's a future Howard problem.
Howard's already going
Excellent.
to have a headache.
Yeah, I got a busy day tomorrow too. But I'm going to share this because I think it's awesome.
Never seen 17. Oh,
I'm gonna go back to full screen.
Hide your kid.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
In the grim darkness of the far future, every soul's survival hangs by a thread. Mankind is beset by endless tides of aliens, traitors, and demons. across countless worlds, battles rage. Lead your armies. Conquer worlds. Fight on as the galaxy burns. For there is no peace amongst the stars. There is only war.
Sega.
Well, that looks kind of cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
So Creative Assembly has they're the ones who have done Total War, and Total War is a very, very in-depth RTS. But it's known for kind of two things. It has like a very crunchy like overworld thing where you are choosing where you go, conquering cities and places like that. And then when you fight, you actually go into these big, massive battles where you can actually have thousands of troops on the field, and you're controlling whole blocks. For 25 years now, they've done kind of Warhammer, Games Workshop's Warhammer in kind of the old world style. So they're very much the fantasy setting, and everybody's been clamoring for them to do Warhammer 40K, and it is coming. I trying to see what the four factions were that they're launching on the start. Looks like to be Space Marines, Eldar, and Orcs, and then there's a fourth one that I haven't quite seen what it is. But this has the potential to go for quite a while with it. With their Warhammer series, they're up to Total War Warhammer 3. When they can do these like 2 and 3, you can still pull all the content from them all together. So if you have Total Warhammer 3, if you bought Warhammer 2, you could bring those characters up through. To give you an idea how big that game is, it has 100 different generals that you can play as. That's how big Total Warhammer got to be. So the fact that this is coming out for 40K, it's going to be huge and big, and people are excited about it. And also, maybe you're not familiar with this. If you've played games like StarCraft, StarCraft was actually originally designed to be the RTS for Warhammer 40K. Some licensing fell out with that, but just to give you an idea, what the Terran race in that is the Space Marines, the Zerg are Tyranids, and the other race in that one is the Eldar. So it kind of crosses over. Warhammer is also the one that did World of Warcraft, actually comes from Games Workshop's Warhammer, and kind of that same kind of inspiration. So there you go. But that's coming. So
I felt some Titanfall vibes with that. At way back when Mark and I did Titanfall 1 and 2, and so much fun.
Mainly,
yeah. I mean,
your Titan's been destroyed.
great.
Yeah. But I mean, the Warhammer 40K universe is just it's interesting. It is very much grimdark. There's not really good guys in it. It's and such. But the general thing, like, you know, when we say Space Marines, that doesn't sound like much, but you're talking about like genetically engineered, you know, super soldiers in power armor is kind of the
dang
shooting
Doom Space Marine.
Yeah, more so than even the dang Doom Space Marine. But yeah, that's cool. But yeah, that was one of the big reveals at the Video Game Awards. I didn't watch the Video Game Awards. I just claiming this news as I saw it. So
I'm going to assume that's a PC module and not anything else.
Yeah. So
I don't PC game. I have enough crap going on. I don't need another thing.
You know, if I had a fancy gaming rig like Kidder, I would. But I'm running on a laptop that is many, many years old, and I'm surprised it does as well with these video calls as it does. So
I just physically do not have the time to do it. The kiddo wants to play Xbox with me and like new Call of Duty and whatnot, and I just don't have the time to do it. So another video game system is just not gonna work for me.
Yeah, I get it. I totally get it. So, but
and it's wintertime, so that means indoor projects. So like basement needs to get worked on because I gotta get that damn thing finished this year. I told her I'd have it done for our 10-year anniversary, and that was a year and a half ago. So yeah, oops.
Yeah, I mean, you made progress. That's a start.
And like this, it's my fault because it would have been done if I had just sheetrocked it and done something simple. But no, I chose 100-year-old barnwood that I wanted to refinish and recreate the inside of the barn on the bottom of it, and do old galvanized tin on the ceiling that looks like stars are shining through. Why not? Why not make it more complicated?
Yeah, that's you.
And then a full tile bathroom with cedar inlays on the ceiling, and just the one bedroom I did down there, all of the trim boards and everything around the windows, it's all hand finished cedar because I can't do things simply.
And
it's good to have a high standard. You're doing it right.
Yeah. One of y'all needs to figure out cloning so I can get some of these projects done.
I mean, there is kind of a way to do that. It's just called having more kids. There you go.
Everclear.
No, it's not Everclear.
Oh,
but it's tasty though.
I figured it one of the other ones out too.
Oh yeah, you think so?
Uh-huh.
Which one?
The one that was Rumplemint.
No, I don't have Rumplemint.
You did before. Where did that go? Did you drink all of that?
I mean, listen, I cycle these out. I can't just do the same, 7 bottles. Where's the fun in that? I mean, some of them are repeats, but you gotta mix it up.
Well, see, here I figured you kept them until you either drank all of them or we figured out what they were. But
no, I keep doing it until you figure out all of them, and then I create a new order, and we start this game again. And as I said, I switched some out.
There's only so many cordials out there.
I mean, and truthfully, like I will give you a hint. 6 out of the 7 bottles are some flavor of schnapps. Mm-hmm. Because sometimes we play real serious, if you know, and if I'm going to do multiple shots, I don't need to really feel it. Also, the first round that I did this, I had things like tequila and gin in, and those are not really great shots.
Yeah, you've had 99 bananas in there. You've had Rumplemint in there. You've had.
I don't think I've had Rumplemint, but
you had Rumplemint in one of them.
I don't think I did.
I could have swore you did.
Ever do the butterscotch schnapps?
Maybe. Possibly. that has maybe appeared.
Must be in the current round.
Yeah, it may be one of the current round. Yeah. I'll give you that as a hint. I truthfully don't know because I've never really asked the local geek what his reaction is to this. If like he enjoys the whole figuring out the shots, or if this is just like, oh, God damn it, Howard, I hate you for this every.
Now you've got another.
To be honest, I don't put a ton of effort into it. I write down the clues and I do try to put them together, but I don't put a ton of effort into it.
I figured. So
it all depends if Howard gives good clues or crappy ones.
Part of the problem is I don't play this as often as we used to, so I don't always remember the clues I've given. Yeah. Still, JS has my favorite guess where he got it right when he got the 99 bananas. That we made a short of that. Go view our shorts. There's a
yes.
a good one. It was a terrible IPA. I'll say that. But
was that one of your penalty shots? That's what ended up taking.
I forget. I'd play if
I'm pretty sure it was.
It probably was. That's the other part. Kidder and I stopped doing wrestling reviews. So that kind of slowed us down on some of that. So, and hey, on that revelation, Kidder, I've been talking for quite a while. I'm not gonna lie. I had like a whole list of topics that I'm like, oh, we got to talk about this and this and this and this.
You had a run sheet. We stopped doing those a long time ago.
Yeah, that's because people started messing around in the run sheet. I mean,
I don't know.
Every time we had Big D on here, there'd be all sorts of crappy snark in there, and then people would reference the crappy snark, and then that just made more work for Howard, who then had to figure out how do I show the messing around in the run sheet during the show so that the audience is in on the gag. Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about, Howie.
Rapid fire then. What's your topic?
No, I finished my topics. That's what I'm saying. I got
through all of them. There's no way you could have gotten
got any new hot take topics?
I mean, I always got hot takes, but the last thing I had was Total War Warhammer. Yeah,
I got a quick topic.
I've done the transition, but okay, go for it. When have I ever stopped anybody from doing anything on the show?
On Tuesday, when we had our virtual learning day from school, of course, my son was home with me, and so I worked from upstairs, and I went to make us lunch, threw something in the microwave, and all of a sudden my microwave started popping and zapping. It was like I put a CD in there, but I didn't. I just put food in there. So yeah. I looked in there and I was like, oh, that's not supposed to do that. So I ended up making our dinner on the stove instead, or our lunch, and texted my wife. I was like, I think we need a new microwave. So yeah, long story short, we got a new microwave.
Nice.
And what was in there? Why did it blow up?
I have no idea. It was coming from one of the little plastic panels that you can pop off inside of the microwave. It was coming from underneath that. So I know enough about microwaves to know that I don't want to touch any of the innards of them. So I left it alone.
As long as you
a little radiation never hurt anybody.
I mean, honestly, you can make some really cool stuff with the transistors that come out of microwaves. You can actually make a welder out of them. They've got some transformers, not transistors. I'm too drunk. On the transformers,
good song about
you
that.
can make some pretty cool stuff out of a microwave.
Twisted transistor. There you go. For the one in the room who got it.
The JS's garage sale pile.
Yeah. There was.
That's a throwback.
There is a microwave in there too. I don't know if you caught it. I never ranted about that one, but there's a microwave up on top of the fridge there. If you were paying attention, you saw it.
So I do have to say I'm still waiting for the carpet cleaner to show up. Unless it's in the dumpster.
I was supposed to bring that to you. Oh, okay. I am. Whatever. I'll bring it to whoever.
I was going through the episode, and I'm like, I swear he said on the episode that he had a carpet cleaner. So I'm, boop, 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 boop. Here it is. Yes, there it is. He's like, I have a carpet cleaner. I don't even have any carpet. There's no carpet in this place. This is great. So if you want to see the full rant, JS losing the rest of his marbles, go back 2 weeks, and then the week before that as well. You're gonna be in for a great time.
I think everyone should check that one out. It's a good one.
It was great. It was great.
Didn't know I was poking the bear with that one.
Mm-hmm. You damn sure were.
I mean, some just hit the keyword, and that's all it took. Just straight to the moon.
Man.
Boop. All right, ignition. Here we go. It was good. It was good. I think I sent something to the group chat. I thought I had sent something. As a topic.
Mm.
Oh yeah, y'all talking about the parking tickets. Yeah, the Dominion got in on it too, so not the only ones. Yeah, there you go.
I'm looking for RGB versions of these T10 tubular lights. There's my liquor cabinet here has some of these in there, and I have like 100 of these things, but I'm looking to get an RGB version of this to go in there so I can change colors and stuff in the cabinet and make it cool. But I did find some LED ones, but they're just the amber color. They're not the RGBs.
Well, there's got to be something more than just the RGB. You have to be let free.
Well, you know.
Add the W on RGBW.
I've got some 12-inch ones. We could do that.
It's not always about the size, okay?
All right. I'm going to pull this back and go once again. Kidder! You've been talking for quite a while. I don't want this to be another hour and 40 minutes.
He wasn't here last time when this happened.
Yeah, that is very much true. So I'm just putting my foot down. It's time we wrap this show up. So let's get with the cheap plugs, the final thoughts, and all of that.
Thought your feet were already on the ground. But yeah, streamlabs.com/beerbluesbs. Streamlabs.com/beerbluesbs. You can get this wonderful t-shirt right here. Low cost, quick shipping, and this is quality. Look at this. This is high, even higher quality than the previous store that we had. I do enjoy it's nice texture to this. Very high quality. So if you could get yourself one of these shirts right here, that'd be great. That'd be fantastic. Also, we should probably pull up the store. Don't you think there, Howard?
I got you.
Oh, you got it? Okay. You're going to love this, and that'll be great.
That store is open 24/7.
It is. Take a look at this. Hot off the presses. The Triple B top to bottom bikini. It is live for the world to see and to buy for the low price of $43.50. Because let's be honest, we need to make $1 off of this thing. You can have Big D.
Say it.
Check it out.
You know what you want. You want to say it. You can have Big D.
Redacted.
It's there. It's on the store. In other news, we also have new Under Armour sweatshirts that you can get that don't have Big D's face on them. I don't know what I've done.
You're welcome, future Howard.
I mean, the fact that he's leaving it zoomed in on the bottoms is the best. Can you flip it around to the back too? Can you see the back?
Oh, is there more on the back?
There's
more on.
I mean, let's be honest, the front is the best, but
I want to make sure I get the right picture here and don't get the wrong one.
For the record, I did not control the photos that are available on the shop store. So the Triple B store is it'd be the third one, I think. Try the third one. There you go. So
Okay.
we can get you coming and going with the bikini. Okay.
Well, they got the cups on the back too. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Help you out. So
You got
can have
triple
your
B in the
best
back, big D in the front.
whether you, I mean, I'm sure it's reversible if you want the D in the front. Or the back. I don't know. It's I'm not sure how that works. You'd have to read the instructions that are not made for this show. What else do we have on the store there, JS? If you could go back. Howard wants to go home tonight.
We got all kinds of stuff here. Let's see. If you're looking for clothing, there's that Under Armour graffiti hoodie. You got a heck of a deal on that one. You've got the Under Armour Triple B hoodie if you like that logo better. You've got a hipster in a white sweater with the Triple B logo itself on there. It's a great sweater. You've got a...
I have to interrupt. Hipster not included with the bird.
Yeah. Yes, there's an asterisk. The hipster is not included. You insert your own hipster. You can't afford that. We can't... Look, Doc, we can't afford it. We don't have the money. We don't have the budget for it.
We've got some ocean print and some ocean camo. We've got some premium t-shirts. We've got more Big D if you really want more Big D. We've got lots of other t-shirts here. We've got some free Meador merch. We've got some pink ones for the ladies. We've got some tank tops, some bro tanks. We've got a one-piece bikini swimsuit type thing. We've even got the American Lawn Mowing League if you want to rock the Lawn Mowing League. Mm-hmm. Any color you want, as long as it's gray, white, navy blue, green, or blue, you can have those colors. It's been a week. You've got Kidder's old-fashioned recipe on there without the cherry. All kinds of good stuff. Come get some.
Triple B with the microphone right there. Can I get my money back? That is a Nico drawn special that we created with the Rudeboy.
Yeah.
And what's the Jackbox games?
Yeah. There's a couple of good gems that have come out of the Jackbox.
Yeah, look at that. All kinds of different angles there.
It looks good from every angle.
It does look good from every angle.
So yeah, that is at streamlabs.com/beerbluesbs. That's the whole store right there.
That's just the clothing store. There's
the clothing.
There's so many other departments.
Look at the new holographic sticker.
Yeah,
you can get the Triple B logo
on
sticker.
there. There is headbands if you want some headbands. You got beanies if you want beanies. There's a whole sticker sheet if you want to sticker your fridge. There's coffee mugs. There's beer glasses, pint glasses of all kinds. Look at all those. You won't find a better selection anywhere on the internet, especially of things that have Big D's face on them.
I mean, I don't know about the dark web, but
there's ball caps if you want some ball caps. Traditional
with the grayscale logo.
Yes. Look at that.
Mm-hmm. And it's even embroidered.
Look how beautiful that is.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And $25. I mean, that's a steal for a cap these days.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So,
see? Check out the thing. Buy some stuff.
Streamlabs.com/beerbluesbs. And you can also donate to us if you click the little hamburger next to the shopping cart at the top right there. we can take a look at that, where it says the buy us around right there. Look at that. You type in the info, Big D, Local Geek, the doc's on there. This is on there. You can type in your info. You can give us the money. That would be cool too. And you can even
Look at that
customize
top
your
tipper.
donation. You can do the alert when we're doing the live streaming. It would go or some, I don't know, something like that. You can even subscribe for as little as $1 a month.
Look at that.
And the nice thing about this page is all of the money goes directly to this show. So it, and the top tipper, lazy goalie, top tipper. Watch out. He's got.
What's the media cue there, Kidder?
Let's take a look. Let's see what it is. No cute media. Oh, shucks. But yeah, you can give us your money right there. That would be totally fine. There's the monthly right there, where you can do one time or as little as $1 a month. And that would be cool if you did. We'd appreciate it, because this show is expensive and alcohol is expensive these days. So that would be fantastic if you wanted to and if you did. So that's the store, and you've watched all of it happen right in front of your very own eyes, thanks to JS Gunslinger. So thanks for not pressing the restart. Yeah. All right, we're also on Facebook and Instagram. If you could join us, that would be cute. If you go to facebook.com/beerbluesbs or Instagram @beerbluesbs. We'd appreciate it if you gave us the thumbs up, gave us the follow, and then liked our stuff, shared our stuff. I happened to see Local Geek sharing a bunch of stuff, throwing the comments on there. He's like number one fan on and off the show. Appreciate that. Otherwise, we're on every one of the audio services out there. Just search for Beer Blues and BS or @BeerBluesBS. That would be okay too. There's beerbluesbs.com, the website with links to Facebook, YouTube, and Spotify, and the podcast source on Podbean. We're also on iTunes, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, YouTube Podcasts, and let's see, Spotify, iHeartRadio, TuneIn, Stitcher, IMDb, and Player FM, just to name a few. The video version is also available on YouTube if you want to watch this train wreck happen in slow motion. You can do all of that right there at your fingertips. Just search for Beer Blues and BS all over the interwebs, because we are everywhere. Kind of like in the theater when it's like all around you. It's the triple B. It's wherever you want it to be. All the episodes, right, JS?
That's right. Oh, how many? 217?
This is episode 245.
No, I was close.
Which means we're like 5 episodes away from episode 250. I don't know what we'll do for episode 250.
I have an idea. Drink.
We could play a game.
Excellent idea.
We could play. We could play. We could play a drinking game to see how inebriated we could get Howard.
I don't think that Howard is going to agree to that game.
I mean, by the time we get to episode 250, it'll be like Valentine's Day. It'll be like the perfect time, and you won't have to go out for Valentine's Day. It'll be great.
Oh, I
We have
never
to start
go
the
out.
countdown to episode 350.
I never go out for Valentine's Day. My wife and I agreed long time ago when we started dating that Valentine's Day was kind of everybody goes out on that day and they have a terrible time trying to like get into a restaurant and it's overcrowded and all of that. So we don't do Valentine's Day. We just kind of say, hey, we'll go out, we'll do a special dinner at some point when we feel up to it. So I have been with my wife for, it's 2025, so 20 years.
Mhm.
So, and we have done Valentine's Day, I think maybe once. So
We usually don't ever either. My birthday's close enough to Valentine's Day that we kind of pick a date in between the two, and we go out and celebrate both.
yeah. Anyway, we should get to final thoughts. If
Yeah.
Kidder's done plugging the stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I think we've egregiously sold ourselves for the lowest common denominator. So let's take a trip around the horn, and I'm just gonna go in the order of the old video here. So, local geek, the Triple B Brewmaster, you are first for your final thought. Give us your AI-driven slop.
No AI here.
Oh, okay.
Given it's the New Year's episode, though, if you're out and about, make sure you call your sober ride. Don't drive drunk. Be safe. And enjoy the new year. Hopefully it'll bring many good things.
That is what we're hoping. All right. Good words of advice. Start off 26. Rudeboy Kyle. It's time for you.
Yeah. Want to say the same. Wish everybody very happy New Year. All the best in your health, your hobbies, your endeavors. Take care of yourself, and do your best to take care of those all around you, because that's what we do with this show, is hang out and have some fun, and don't forget to take some time to make sure you're doing good for yourself so that you can help others, because it's we're all in this together. So it's 26 is going to be a good year, and I'm looking forward to it. And the little countdown to episode 250 is right around the corner. So we're gonna cook up something good for that one. So thank you guys for having me on tonight, and you guys have an awesome night.
Well, thank you, Kyle. Let's go next to JS Gunslinger, who I think has put his pistol back together.
I have. I mean, I can take apart another one if we really want to, but you know, that's for another episode. I got the sewing done. I got the gun put back together. Trying to diagnose a problem here. It's shooting where it's not supposed to. So yeah, I got to bring the mic out and figure out some tolerances. I think there might be something off. But anyway, find yourself a New Year's resolution that actually matters. No, you're not going to go to the gym. No, you're not going to give up sweets. No, you're not going to do the thing. Find yourself a New Year's resolution that actually matters and do it. That's what I got for you.
I like it. Thanks for showing us your ID. All right.
You're welcome.
And over to the doc to bring us the knowledge. Bring us into the new year with some good info.
Well, I'm just going to say that even if you're somebody who doesn't believe in New Year's resolutions, we are in the time of the year where the days are starting to get longer, and there is an energy in that. And so use that in whatever way can be meaningful for you, whether it's doing something new, getting back into something you weren't doing before, or even just taking more time to appreciate the light. Can go a long way. So.
Yes, one step closer towards summer. Yes. All right, Howie Blues.
Since you called for some AI slop, here you go, kidder.
Oh no.
There it is. All right, folks. As the clock ticks down on another year, let's raise a glass of this, well, whatever's left in my cup, to the future. We spent the last hour breaking down the earth-shattering news of that the Street Fighter movie is actually happening. My prediction for 2026, it'll either be the cinematic masterpiece we deserve, or just a 2-hour montage of poorly choreographed Hadoukens that make us all wish we'd stayed home playing the original game. Then we dipped into the grim, dark future of tabletop warfare with Total War Warhammer 40,000. Remember, in the new year, if your resolution is to be more organized, just think of the Imperium. Millions of souls working tirelessly for a single, barely coherent goal. It's inspiring in a terrifying, tyrannical kind of way. And finally, to the legends at Netflix for dragging us through One Piece Season 1, Episode 1155. A new year means a new beginning, which for Luffy means he's probably only about 3% closer to finding the One Piece. Seriously, if your journey to self-improvement this year is as long as that Wano arc, you're going to need a bigger fridge for the beer. So here's to 2026. May your fighters be formidable, your Warhammer campaigns be victorious, and may your favorite anime actually end before you retire. Now go hit that refresh button on life and maybe grab a slightly colder beer. We'll see you next week. There you go. A final thought produced by AI Slop. Dramatically read by Drunk Howard. You're welcome.
I'm not gonna lie, that was one of the better AI endings we've had on the show yet.
Agreed.
Yeah.
The worst part about it was it said what's ever in my glass and there was nothing, so I felt compelled to pour something into this shot glass, so I had something for it.
You drank it before I could see the color and get an idea what it was.
It was that deep red Robitussin color.
It's kind of a pinkish reddish color. Yeah, you could say that.
Pinkish, reddish. Yeah. Well, I hope you're not feeling in the pits in the morning.
I mean, I'm going to be feeling something.
Is it Kirschwasser?
No.
Or however you pronounce that?
He's taking shots.
No. Anyway, we should end this so I can go sleep this off.
Yeah, for a second, I thought we were at Mike's Pizza in East Grand Forks when you were reading that off.
I'd say it's either Campari or Aperol, but no one drinks those straight. At least no one's sane.
Aperol's too orangey. Aperol's like your shirt color. There's the too spritzy.
Okay. And with that, it is time to get this spritzin' out of here. So, a big thanks to the local geek, the Triple B brewmaster himself, Lazy Goalie Rudeboy Kyle, the Triple B Armorer JS Gunslinger, and the Doc bringing the knowledge. Thanks, Doc. And for Howard Blues, he's going to put him in 4-wheel drive. He's already drinking out of a cup, so we'll see what happens. I'm still Mark Kidder. Thanks for joining us for this and every episode of Beer, Blues, and BS. Remember to buy our merch, like us, share us. We'd love to hear from you. drop the comments below. Aside from that, keep your glass at least half full. There's free beer tomorrow, and we will catch you on down that insert AI comment. Toscana Highway. Have a good one. See you in the next episode of Beer, Blues, and BS.
You have been listening to a UA production of Beer, Blues, and BS. If you enjoyed the show, help others find out about it by rating the show or leaving a review at your podcast listening service of choice. Thanks for listening, and may your glass never be empty. UA Productions presents A Glimpse Behind the Curtain.
I honestly thought I'd stop sharing my screen when that and I looked at the mini screen and went, oh, well, whatever.
Well, and hey, for the local geek, that shot I took, it's the pits. Yeah, you get that as a hint. Yeah.
Something cherry related?
It's disgusting.
Is that the one I figured out on the episode he was gone for?
I don't think anybody has figured out too much of this series, but you know what? I've drugged this.
Only one.
Which one do you have, logo geek?
I want to say it was Apple Pucker.
Mm.
Was that on this? Okay, yeah, that's the one that JS figured out, I think.
Yeah, that's number 3.
Yep, that's the one JS figured out.
So,
Wasn't one of them Malort?
no.
Okay.
God, no. The one that I took was number 4 here at the end of the show. Just for that this year, keeping record. Sorry, no strays allowed on the show.
It was just me and the dog hanging out, so I thought I should be a cat.
Is there somebody as a dog?
JS's dog is in the bottom corner of his screen there.
I was curious because, again, JS is still sharing his screen, so like all I could see, like it condensed everybody, so it's like a cat was the only thing I really saw when I came back. Wonder if I can wrest control from him. I can't.
No,
I can remove him from the call, but that.
What if you share something?
Let's see if we go back to this Star Trek One Tree Hill poster. I mean, it's still there. It's just now small.
It is. I thought if you started sharing, it would stop his share, but apparently not.
What is this, Google? I'm the host. I wish to wrest control. Yeah, no, I can remove him or I can hit don't watch, but
I will not relinquish my demand until my demands are met.
What if you click on the little 3 dots next to the mute button on the share screen?
That's where it gives me the remove from call or don't watch.
Oh,
but it doesn't allow me to take control back.
Okay, mine has don't watch, and then it says you can't remove this presentation. So I thought maybe you being an admin would have access to remove the presentation. But apparently it wants to remove the participant.
Yeah, it's like clearly Google's like, have you had enough of this crap? Just get the guy off the show.
I'll be back and I'll share even more.
I mean, it's our merch store, so I shouldn't complain, but because of like my setup, my desk is a roll top, and so there's a curve that comes down over on this side. So when JS has that screen up, you're all pushed to the side that's then behind the desk. So all I see is what's shared. So. All right. Two things. I filled this full of water because I thought there might be a lot of drinking on this episode and I should hydrate, and I just got to it now. And two, with AI outros like that, I mean, when is Disney going to give us $1 billion?
Right.
Inquiring minds want to know.
That was a good one.